Hello, everyone. Click the right buttons here. What's up, what's up, what's up? Why is my chat not reset? Just ignore all that shenanigans. It should have been cleared.
It should have been cleared.
That's funny. How is everybody tonight? Let's turn this music down just a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Happy Thursday. Man, it's busy tonight. Everybody I know, I feel, is doing a live stream right now. So I was like, why not join the party and do my own, right? Sounds fun. Cool. Let's reload the overlays. Let's try that. Hey, it's doing it. There we go. That's better. That looks much better. Much cleaner.
Show driveway camera.
Why is there an ad on my music?
With the Contour TV remote and Cox Home Light. Play.
Is this the way the stream's gonna go today? Hopefully that was the last one. Fingers crossed. Where's my music? Hold on. What in the flip? I literally had to go into the browser source and skip the ad. Are you freaking serious right now? Well, all right. Here we are. So we're doing JuneToon still. We're continuing on. Last night, man, we got a lot of work done yesterday. I am so proud of how much work we got done yesterday. Got us all caught up. Almost. We are trucking along quite loverly. Let's switch on over to the art cam. There we go. There's JuneToon day 1. We'll do a quick little flip till we get to our page, and then we will get started on tonight's piece. So that was day 1. Horse was Pokey from Gumby. I loved that cartoon. Man, that's good stuff. Joe Camel from Camel Cigarettes. Not ideal for children, but yet still from the 80s, and I still remember it very well. Tom and Jerry was Burn. The word was burn. Gargamel is working on a spell. I made up a story that Mr. Gargamel is conjuring all of the evil chatbots to take over Twitch. And I put a little Twitch logo on his spellbook there to just add a little extra fun on top of this piece. And then yesterday, during the day stream, we worked on this one, which was fire. And we have a classic Mickey Mouse and the Fire Brigade putting out a fire in a house. And then last night, we hung out with some friends and I did Jafar for Wizard because he's a dark and evil, all-powerful wizard. And, of course, Miss Piggy for the day's word of pig. And then today we are working, I sketched her last night, but we are going to be inking and coloring Miss Tiger Lily from Peter Pan. The word of the day is dire. And she was in a dire situation, but she took it like a badass because Tiger Lily is a badass. So I wanted to go with that. So here's a list of the prompt words for the rest of the month. We are currently working on day 8, and I have an idea for today's word, shield. And so if we have time tonight, we will get it started and hopefully finished as well. We will see how it goes. So that's what we have looking out for this stream. And we have, as you can see, a lot more art on the way to do for the rest of the month. So let's get started. Let's get this hidden. Go away, you. All right. So if you are just now getting here and you've never seen me before in your whole long-legged life or short-legged life, we don't judge here. My name is Lindsay Badger, and my friends call me Badges. You can call me Badger Makes. I'll answer to pretty much any of those. Badger is also fine. And I just like to hang out, have a good time, and make some arts. Yeah. So we may have some friends join us later. There's a lot of people streaming tonight, as I had said at the beginning of the stream. So I have a feeling as those wrap up, we'll probably see some more people come through as they're saying goodnight, I would guess. But I went through and said hello to all of my friends. Trying to be supportive of all the other creators on here because there are so many super talented artists and creatives on this platform. It is absolutely mind-boggling how many are actually live right now. My good friend Des and World's Best Moderator is live right now. Make sure you guys swing by and say hello and check out her art and follow her. She is awesome sauce, super talented, bonkers a talented kid. I call her a kid. She's a lovely young lady. I love her to death. And my buddy C.S. Murphy is on tonight. He is sculpting in virtual reality. And he's actually creating Anthony freaking Wheeler art. You have blessed my stream. How are you, my sir? How are you like recovering from your massive party yesterday? I just wanted to make you aware that I'm here. Well, here you are. I'm glad to see you. Your middle name is definitely freaking heck yes. Heck yes. Man, you had so much going on yesterday. It was crazy. And Judy Blue, man, she scored big. Congrats to her. That was awesome to see all that. It was a bit much. Dude, you know what? I am so thrilled that we got, like, I felt like the prize that I won last night is I got to see your face. I feel like that was the grand prize. I feel like everybody won because we got to see you. I feel like I got to meet you all over again. So that was my takeaway. That was my win. I mean, your art would be pretty baller too to win, but I feel like yeah. Because I mean, like a face-to-face conversation, I feel like you like have more of a like you get to know the person a little bit better, like on a whole deeper level. I love this drawing you're working on. Her expression is wonderful. Oh, thank you. Tiger Lily is a badass, and I feel like she gets overlooked because Peter Pan portrays that culture in a not so good light. Tiger Lily is a badass. And the prompt word of the day is dire. And I didn't want to draw some damsel in distress. I didn't want to do like some wacky thing. I wanted to, you know, because not everybody handles crazy, stressful situations the same. And Tiger Lily definitely knows how to hold her own, even in the face of danger. That's what I like about her. Can you see my other? Yeah, absolutely. I'll do a quick flip. Let me find the beginning of them. There's a Ember Paw from Koala's World. All right, so I did Pokey for horse. Sorry, I'm like bumping the table. Pokey was day 1 for horse. I love Gumby. I love claymation in general. It's just a fascinating medium, and there's so much dedication to that art that you have to give some mad props to claymation animators. So I definitely wanted to do him. This one's probably my favorite one so far, and he's not even a legit cartoon. He's a commercial. Yeah, so Mr. Joe Camel, Old Joe, Cool Joe. He has several different names. I think his Wikipedia says his official name is Old Joe, but I like Joe Camel. It doesn't matter. He's like a mashup. His personality was kind of marketed as like a mashup between, oh God, what did I describe it as? It was like Bruce Wayne and kind of like a James Bond mashup. Like sprinkled some Miami Vice on top of that, and that is what Joe Kimmel is. What is up, Michael Joseph Murray? It's good to see you, my friend. I should take it up by 42. I mean, I'm not gonna judge. I judge no one. I was a smoker for several years before I became a mama, so I have no judgment on the grasp of the tobacco world. Tom and Jerry was day 3 for burn. I was kind of testing the waters on what to outline and not to outline. Basing, you know, soft line, hard line, you know, forefront, back and forth and all that stuff. Because that's really a lot of what animation is like the background's really washed out. There's not a lot of hard line, but those main characters get pulled forward, but they also get pushed flat with those hard lines. So I was just kind of playing around with that a little bit with the flames and whatever. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. And last JuneToon, I did Tom. And I wanted to do them this year, but I wanted to do Jerry this time. So that was kind of an intentional thing. So Tom is still here in a way. All right, and then the next one was Gargamel. For the day, it was Wizard. Wizard was the word, and he's kind of he's always trying to create special spells and traps and whatnot for the Smurfs. But this one is a special spell that he's conjuring for Twitch, and more specifically, my streams. He's conjuring all the chatbots. He's conjuring all the chatbots. He's got a little Easter egg right here. So that wall color is divine. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I adore blending with alcohol markers. It is probably my favorite thing in the world to do. I'm originally like a colored pencil snob. That was like my first medium I fell in love with. And then last JuneToon, I challenged myself to learn how to work with alcohol markers. So I've only been dealing with markers for like a year. Oh my gosh, they blend so nice. I love them so much. You can do perfectly flat colors that are nice and brilliant, but you can also get a whole bunch of different textures and things as well. Very flexible medium. Mickey Mouse, we did this yesterday during the day stream. I love the texture I got with these markers because they're like a soft texture to get that shake roof feel, which was really cool. Super classic, like 1930s Mickey, or 40s probably because he's in color. Yeah, blending is really, really nice. So that was fire. So okay, so I didn't make this list obviously, but the people that made this list was really into fire because we had smoke, burn, and fire all in the same week, which was weird. This week now it's like almost animal themed because there's like pig and cow and a couple of other things going on. Anyways, it's not what I would have chosen. Last night I did these next two. Jafar was wizard. I don't know what it is about me picking dark, villainous, magical wielders, but again, I love doing the fabrics and the blending. This was kind of rushed last night, I think, but it still turned out really nice. It almost gives me a little bit of that. If it was red, it would look like the Looney Tune wall. You know what I'm talking about, the little tunnel. But it's fine. It looks very hypnotic, which is kind of his thing. Villain shapes are super fun. They're a lot more fun. They're a little more rigid sometimes, and they've got different hairstyles and body types where princesses are princesses, you know. And then my last one that I did last night was Miss Piggy, and I absolutely adore how she turned out. She's also going to be probably one of my top 5 of this month, at least so far. I love the Muppet Babies. One of my favorite cartoons as a kid. Miss Piggy is very much tolerable as a character in the Muppet Babies, where I'm not so much of a fan of her as a grown-up in the Muppet Show. She's kind of a diva, but that's fine. She's a diva anyways, but she's just got a little sass when she's a baby, and we can tolerate all of that cuteness. So that is where we're at, and then we're back at Tiger Lily. So that's what we've been doing so far. It's a daily prompt challenge, but I've been doing it like every other day, every 3 days. Gonzo, oh my gosh, yes. Gonzo was my favorite, like my favorite Muppet of all time when I was a kid. Gonzo, definitely Gonzo. It was the nose. I think it was the nose that got me. I really do. So yeah. This is what we've been up to lately. I took a 2-month break because we had a lot of things going on with kids' activities, and by the time dinner and everything got cleaned up, I was just so tired that I would go to bed at like before 10 sometimes. And so I was like, you know what? We're just gonna not stress out about streaming right now. And then whenever things calm down a little bit, then I'll get back into it. And I knew that JuneToon was coming around the corner, so I knew that would be a perfect time to come back. Perfect time to come back. And so I'm very much excited to be back doing the lives, hanging out with the peeps. I love tweaking my stream and seeing what new things I can do to it because I'm a super tech nerd. I figured out how to add stream raiders to my stream. So if anybody wants to play that, I can fire battles up. And I've been struggling to figure out what I want to use for my channel point redeems. And so I came up with trivia cards. So I have like a stack of trivia cards from a couple of different decades over here. And so people can redeem those. And we can kind of, as a collective, decide what the answer is going to be, which is actually kind of fun. We did a few of those yesterday. I discovered this really fun word game that the chat can play together. Yeah, it's not Words on Stream or something like that, but it's basically like Boggle, where you like have a set of words and then you fill in the anagram, but you can literally just type in the answers in the chat and it fills in the blanks as you get them correct. And it's on a timer, and you work kind of together as a team So I put that down as like, take an art break and play a game for a minute. Because it doesn't last forever. I'm a sucker for a good word game. I'm not the greatest at them, but I do love playing them. That same website has like Gardic. There's 2 different versions of it. There's one where the pictures just slowly draw in and you just type in the chat what you think the words are, and there's like a whole bunch of pictures being drawn at the same time. And that's really fun. I really like that version. And then there's another one where you as the host draw whatever the word is and then the chat guesses what it is. Which I think is kind of, I mean, it's super fun, but it's almost kind of counterproductive of an actual art break because you're taking a break from art to do art. But it's different. It's like a quick draw kind of thing. So we have all those fun things. I had one of my mods gave me the idea of doing the Daily Wordle from the New York Times. So that wouldn't take too long to do either. So those are kind of like fun little channel point redeemy things that we can have hanging out. I just added all that stuff today, so it's all fresh and new and shiny. Yeah, the Daily Wordle would be fun. And let's see what else. Oh, I got my Discord up and running. So that's cool. Finally got all that sorted out. And, oh, I do have a plan, a future plan, because you have to have future plans. I want to host art parties. That's one thing that I think would be really, really fun to kind of help grow and bond the community and showcase all of your art friends all at the same time, is have somebody come in, have a few artists come in to the Discord and do a video of everybody doing art at the same time, and I just share it on the stream. And so all the artists can talk and rub their creative brain cells together and stuff. What's up, Chris? How are you? I call it, I'm gonna call it the coloring table. So all of the artists can come to the coloring table together. It's gonna be super fun. I need to coordinate that with some people. I would really like for that to happen. Yeah, I've got like scenes made for it already and like video chats and whatever. So if anytime, I figured I would just kind of leave it open. Like, cause I have a lot of my buddies are artists and they're just literally like watching streams while they're doing art. And I'm like, why don't you just come in the Discord and art with me? You know? We used to do this a lot on the previous platform that I was on. There was a really, really awesome supportive art community over there too. It was smaller than Twitch, obviously, but we were constantly in each other's channels, just hanging out and creating together and bouncing ideas off of each other and really just bonding as a community, and it was really cool. I felt really special to be able to do art with C.S. Murphy and Joseph Burke and Desi Diamond. Those are all my peeps. We go way back. Even Native Graffiti. Man. There must be storms in the area because my local news keeps going off. But yeah, that's the plan. I have great ideas. It's the execution I usually struggle with. It is a good crew. They're really sweet people. Oh, and Jeremy Stoltz, too. Can't forget Jeremy. My daily drawing friends. He came over here from the other platform, too. It's called Haps. It's not in existence anymore, so that's kind of irrelevant, but... that's where we all met each other. So that's significant. That was the best takeaway from that. We all kind of, as a group, decided that we were all going to come over here together, which I think was great. All right, there she is. She's inked. Woo! Whoop, whoop. Give that a second to dry, and we'll get the inking going. The good old coloring. Whoop, whoop.
Lovely ink. Thank you.
I have the big old box of Ohuhu markers, so there's like 500 million colors in them, which I absolutely love. The only thing I don't like about my set is that I had 2 colors, only 2 out of like the 200 that are in the box or whatever. I had 2 markers that had like 0 pigment. It was like almost pure alcohol. It was weird. I've never seen anything like that before. Out of 200 markers, I'm not going to complain too much about that. So. Oh well. I don't have the budget for Copics, so Ohuhu's is. No, you can't refill the Ohuhus, but you can buy singles of them, which is nice. But they're like a fraction of the cost, though. I know those refill ink things, I guess, makes it worth it. I just can't wrap my head around buying a $7 marker or $8 or however much it costs now. Okay. What is a good color to start with here? Let's do... Besides, this set will last me like forever and ever. What do I want to do for her? Maybe that one? I wish there was a better way to keep these organized, though. I need to, because they're like in this stupid bag. I hate this bag so much. I mean, it has compartments, but it still takes me forever to find the numbers. And I need to get like... I don't know, they have like stackable thingies, but that takes up so much space on your desk. I don't know how best to organize those. So we just deal with what we got. Just work with what we got. I always forget to put this under here. All right. Helps if you color the right areas. That's going to be a different color than what I wanted it to be now. Company called Sketch Markers has reached out to me, and they are like Copics, so they can refill a little less expensive. I think I've heard of Sketch before. I don't know if you're familiar with, I'm sure you've heard of Jazza, but also AC Art Attacks did the those marker comparison things, and I watched like literally every marker video that both of them had, and I really settled on Jazza did a really great comparison series where he took like all of the top market markers and combined them together, and they did like a tournament style bracketing where he like compared them all on how they blend and the price point and the whole thing. I mean, even like Crayola markers were in the running for you know, testing and stuff. It was pretty thorough. And so based off of just watching those videos, I was like, okay, Copics at least don't suck enough. I mean, they're good enough that they made it to like the final rounds. I mean, Copics I think eventually won out, but for a cheap marker to really give a run for the money compared to Copics, I would say that it was pretty good. And I've had good luck with them. The only thing I did is whenever I was ordering these, clearly a rookie mistake, was getting the chisel tip and the bullet point instead of the brush tip with the bullet point. Because, you know, you don't know the difference if you've never done it before. So the next big set that I probably will get, or at least I'll phase in the brush tips, because you can get a more flexible, easier time getting into the tiny bits, tiny spaces, and also cover bigger areas without having to keep switching back and forth between the two. Yeah. Yep, that would be my only thing I would change decision-wise. But I dig it. I dig it. Alright, let's keep that over there. I need to figure out her purple. That looks like a good one to me. 4. Nope. Other side. Her little outfit is really light, but she's like in this lagoon water background that's really gonna make it pop. Why did I color that purple again? Well, I guess I'm going back over it. Because I wanted it to be that color. I did that on purpose. I know I did. No, that's too light. May have to work though. Nope, we're just gonna go brighter. I'm okay with that. I like bright. Really been liking this playlist lately. It's all covers of like video game music. Kind of bounce between that and the old synthwave copyright free YouTube playlist stuff. You're a synthwave fan? Man, oh man. White Bat Audio has got you hooked up. They have all kinds of free stuff that you can play on stream if you ever wanted to. Let's do her face. Nice, warm this one? Yeah. Hopefully that's not too red. I think it'll be alright. I have all my noise gate stuff set up in OBS. I need to move it to the Webex color so I can root music in. Yeah. I have an external mixer for my microphone, but I know, one step at a time, one baby step at a time. That's what I say. I actually, originally I was just having like an extra browser tab open and pulling in the desktop audio for YouTube, but I've found what's easier for me is to create a browser source in OBS and put the YouTube link in there instead. And that way you can control the volume in OBS, which is super nice. Yes. Super nice. That way you can balance your mic with your stream audio, and it keeps your desktop audio independent of your music, so you don't have to have all your bleeps and blops and doodle sounds from your system interrupting your stream, which is amazing. Yep, you got it. You got it. I hope that brightens up a little bit. You may need to show me exactly how to do that sometime. Absolutely, anytime, you know. I am always happy to help. Happy to help. For sure. It's not super complicated. It's basically the same concept as, cause you know how to do, like, pull in the overlays, right? Like with the alerts and stuff. Cause you have that on your stream. Yeah, so it's basically, you take the YouTube link and you post it in that field. And then it'll automatically bring in the audio source into the audio mixer. Yep. In 5 easy steps. No, I'm kidding. 5 easy steps. You too can be a streamer on Twitch. I'm trying to figure out what brown I want to use for this rope. I think it's going to be this one. There it is. Illustrationer. How are you, Miss Abby? How are you tonight? Welcome in. We were working on a little tiger lily. She's all tied up and weighed down, but she's still looking like a badass. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Always a pleasure. And an honor. I am wonderful. Got to watch a couple of episodes of Stranger Things with the fam tonight. My kids are kind of... Stranger Things is scary, okay? It's scarier this season than it was any other season before it, and the previous seasons was just a little bit scary, like going into a haunted house kind of scary. And this season is like, holy smokes. I'm so happy to catch one of your streams. I am glad that you are here. I am thrilled that you are here, honestly. Anyways, so we originally let my kiddos watch the first couple of seasons because they were like mildly spooky. This season is terrifying even for me. And I'm a big wimp. Anthony's a nerd? What? No. Okay. Nerd's cool. Nerd is cool. So if Anthony's a nerd, I'm a nerd. For sure. And I proudly claim to be one. I proudly claim to be a nerd. For sure. For sure, for sure. What colors do I want? I have a couple of markers that have died recently, and so I'm struggling because those are the ones I always go for first. So we're just kind of making it work. That is super dark. We are not going to do the whole thing in that one. No! Hurry before it dries. I'll put the light one on here. Here we go. You and Kaiju ganking up. Dang. Shots fired over there. Uh-oh. What's going on? What's going on over here? Man, oh man. It's getting hostile in the chat. Bruh. So not right. Yes, I will warn you guys, if you hear grumbling or complaining from across the room, it's just my husband playing video games and everything's fine. Don't worry. You want to hear him grumble? Well, I I intentionally try to mask his grumbling with really cute music from the internet. But sometimes he does shout profanities. And it makes him sound like he's a crazy person with Tourette's. But it's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. What do we have to know? Oh, if you're going to New York. Why would you want to spoil the surprise? That's like asking Anthony what he's getting you for Christmas. And then you don't have any surprise on Christmas morning. Michelle! I am live. I've only been live for a little bit. 50 minutes, perhaps. I'm glad you enjoyed your night out with your boo. What?
Native_graffiti just subscribed.
Dude, Michelle, thank you so much. 5 months! 5 months! Dang, girl. Thank you so much. Let's go. Yes, all my subscribers get a Badger dance as part of their subscription. It's free. I'm underscored. Yes. Thank you, native_graffiti. I just turned on the text talking person. I think they call him Brian, I believe is the name. I just turned him on today. I was like, I'll try him and see how long it takes for me to get really annoyed. So far, so good. I'm fine with that. I actually like that because I don't want them to get overlooked if somebody subscribes to me and I'm doing arts and not fully paying attention. So what's the prompt we're working on tonight? We are working on the word dire tonight. I don't remember what day it is. Day 8 or 9, perhaps. He sounds more like Jeeves or Jarvis. Yeah, he's the British male voice in the list. I think that's the reason why I like it. It's because he's kind of Britishy sounding. Okay, Anthony. Yeah, Anthony and illustrationer Miss Abby has been hanging out with me tonight. Michelle, if you are in a proper place, I can meet you in the Discord. We can have voice chat if you so choose, madam. Anybody, perhaps, can join, not just Michelle. If you guys want, !Discord gets you the link into the server. And while I'm at a moment, I will just go ahead and hop into the Shoot the Shit server. Sounds like a good place to hang out. So I'll be in there. I'll go ahead and turn my videos on too while I'm clicking the buttons and pushing the things. So if anybody is so inclined to wants to come hang out, that's where I'll be. If you don't want to, that's cool too, because I'm gonna be on stream for a little while. And I am perfectly fine with talking to you guys in the chat as well. It's just another option to hang out, because sometimes it's really tiring to type. So I give you the option that you don't have to. Alright, that anchor looks pretty baller, so I'm happy with that. And she is chilling on a rock. And the rock is kind of like a gray-green color, kind of mossy. I'm trying to figure out which colors I want to approach that with. I think we'll start with a base of gray and then we'll add green on top of it. I think that's what we're gonna do. Sounds good to me. So, Miss Abby, did you stream today? Or do any arts today? What have you been up to? I know you streamed yesterday, because I popped in and said hello to you there. She may have left us. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine, everything's fine. That's totally cool. Alright. 182 is our mossy green color, which is super nice. And we're gonna keep a lighter gray nearby. It. Blend this in a little bit. Yoga. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. Dear. Okay, we have a rock in a moist place, not a hard place. What else we got here? She has a light blue headband, so let's get that on her. 179 maybe. Nope, that's too dark. Let's go lighter. 66 perhaps? Yeah, we'll do that. 66 looks good. Beautiful. And I believe that's a similar color that's up top as well. Well, it's technically supposed to be not pink, but we're gonna make it pink to match her outfit. over it with this color. Kind of darken it down a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Do the same down here on these guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yellow bits for her hair ties. Great. Is that a Michelle I hear?
I think so.
Woo! Yay!
Yay.
Hey, Crosby. How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you.
Badger makers in chat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I want to see a review of the JuneToon. Now that I couldn't go look on
Yes,
Instagram.
after I finish her, I will go back through.
And then, of course, yeah.
Promise.
Insta.
I'm loving your JuneToon pictures. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Yeah, as soon as we get done with Tiger Lily, I'll flip through it one more time. Because I did do a really quick flip through at the beginning. So we'll definitely, when I finish up here, I'll go through it one more time. It's good. Just got home from work. Sweet. Kick back. Get you some food. Chill. Enjoy the stream. We'll be here for a while. I have another piece to do after this one, so I'm still going to be going for a little while.
Hey.
Hey.
Twitch question.
I might have a Twitch answer.
Can you gift a sub to someone that you know their account name, but maybe they're not in the chat while it's live?
You should be able to. I don't see why not.
I couldn't figure out how to do that when I was on the phone. I was wondering.
Oh, mobile is limited, so I would say, one, try it on desktop. I was lurking yesterday when you were on because I was tired from work. Dude, you know what? You can lurk in my channel any time. You are always welcome. Always, always. Thank you so much for the lurk. I just appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with me.
I do a lot of lurking after work, and
I do too. I do too.
You're just tired, and you're just like, I'm here. Sometimes it's just hard to keep up with the chat and text.
I'm actually honored that you would like to turn my stream on instead of anybody else's stream on the platform. And if you want to talk to me, that's cool. If you're too tired, I respect that totally.
Yeah, I do a lot of lurking that way. What's kind of nice about it too is if you're tired after work, but you really want to catch somebody's stream, and maybe you can't catch all of it, you know, that's one of the nice things about, like, continue watching.
Yeah.
The next day when you actually do have time, or
exactly
half in the bag, you can go back and like scrub through and watch all the people you miss.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes. So I'm just thrilled that everyone is here and hanging out. It gives me a reason to continue to do this crazy thing that we do.
Oh my gosh, I just love the colors. I can't say enough about those markers that you got.
Oh, my alcohol markers? Are you talking about Tiger Lily? Or just in
That's it.
general?
I mean, she's popping. She's just popping. I mean, like, the colors are
I
popping.
am really looking forward to doing her background, because she's in a like a blue lagoon, of course, and so she's got those teal green waters behind her. So
Nice.
excited.
that color.
And we're about there, actually. I need to go back in and fix her eyebrows, make them a little thicker, and her I know, I'm such a dork. Also, her eyelashes need to be a little thicker too. All the art streamers seem to have a pretty chill music too. Yeah, I try to keep very chill. Mr. Anthony Wheeler was in here earlier. We were chatting about stream things, and I was telling him I usually jump between like lo-fi mixes and synthwave mixes. Just depends on the mood I'm in. Here lately, I've been in the mood of video game music covers, and this particular playlist loves playing Animal Crossing music, and you guys that know me know that's my jam. So that is totally my jam. So this has definitely been a favorite as of late. It is Game Chops is the channel.
Oh, nice.
And it's all copyright free playlist that it's a live stream. So I just plug in the URL to my OBS and add it as a browser source and let it go.
Yeah, you got a nice channel in your Discord. It's like, was it keep you out of jail music?
Yeah, jail free jams is what I called
jams.
the copyright free music. Oh my gosh, look how much sass that added to her just by putting those thick lines. Are you going to bed?
There it is.
Good night. Love you. Good night, Mr. Badger. Good night, Mr. Badger.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're on to...
I just did that a little while ago. Had my little good night kiss.
Aw,
That's so sweet.
We
That's
got
so
off to a late start. I had lunch at 4 o'clock, which is really kind of, a little late, wouldn't you say?
yeah, I noticed then that you were running behind based off of our conversation previously, and I was just like,
I was.
Can
so
Michelle
behind
come
then.
out and play today?
I know. Well, I told him I'm gonna take a nap after this sandwich. He's like, you're all
Oh,
I'm like, yeah.
Crosby likes my channel title.
Well, he was supposed to come pick me up at 6:30, and I was waking up from my nap at 6:30, so that
Oh.
was all my fault. And dinner and a movie.
We
as
all
promised.
move slower after a nap when we're waking up,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. And I still wanted to give. I wasn't gonna be like, oh, gotta go, Bob. Time to go. We had a good.
Chop chop, Mr. Man, chop chop.
He made me dinner.
Aww,
Me dinner.
that's so
He likes-
sweet.
He loves. His thing is like you cook all week long for everybody.
He's a
like,
swell guy,
hundreds
that
of
feller.
people. He goes, you serve hundreds of people every day, and he's like, the least I can do is take you out to eat or
Aww.
make you something. He made me pork chops and macaroni and cheese.
Ooh.
Mm. Mm,
That
with a
sounds
side
that
of-
sounds really good, actually.
with
You're
a
gonna make
side of
me
Bob's
hungry.
sweetness.
You're gonna make me hungry.
I know. It's terrible. Hey, you know what's really, really bad? You're in the food industry like it's an addiction when you're at work serving food, cooking food, and talking about food while eating food.
Oh wow, that's like food inception.
That's like,
That is food inception, is what that is.
and you know what? It's
Okay.
always like it's
We have
always
got
the
our
big
colors.
chefs. It's always the big guys. that
Oh,
start that whole conversation.
well, the big guys know. I
Mhm,
mean,
mhm.
they know.
Huh.
Big people know
funny.
food. Big people know food. Trust me, I know from experience. Oh, I have to share something fun with you. Okay, so my family, I've been really trying to be very good and make healthier choices. Blah blah blah. You know, it's really boring. Surprisingly, I've been lucky to stumble upon some very good salad choices here as of recent. And my husband has been taking note of it. Bless his heart, he's been paying attention. I'm so proud. The kids wanted pizza. They were begging for pizza like nobody's business. And I was like, I really don't want to eat pizza. Their side salads are usually really crappy. I don't want
Right.
that, and they're usually really small. And I don't want to starve to death all night and all that stuff. My husband special ordered me, because he knows I love supreme pizza. I'm give me all the meat, all the veg. I want all the flavor all on my pizza, right?
Right.
He ordered a special salad and asked them to take all the toppings that they put on the supreme pizza and put it on a salad.
Oh, that's awesome. That should already exist.
It should, and why is it not a regular practice? I don't know.
You know what? I ordered today. I ordered from Jersey Subs, and it's because they have gluten-free. I can't find them anywhere in the store or anything like that. Like
You know what's really messed
actual
up about that,
sub
though?
buns, so they have those, and then there are other options. You can get it as a wrap or as a bowl.
Oh, nice. Let me tell you something that's kind of messed up though, because this is like a local place that like, Coffee Rocks, what's up? How's it going? We're just talking about food, so I hope you aren't starving to death because we are talking about food right now. Sorry, not sorry. So when my husband, I guess, ordered my salad, the lady that took his order actually called him back and said that her manager told her that they could not put all the toppings on my salad. He was not going to allow it. They, he, she, it. I don't know what pronoun the manager was, okay? So he had to kind of modify the order. And I was like, well, that's pretty jacked up. How does that even make a difference, really? I mean, literally, how expensive is a bowl of lettuce versus a entire crust of pizza?
There you go.
Seriously. All I want is the flavor of pizza with less calories. That's, I mean, really. That's all I want.
You know, and it's called an antipasta. That's what it's called. Like, that's literally what it's called.
Well, you're an impasta. No.
I mean, it's just like...
Who's an impasta? I'm an impasta.
The same stuff. Yeah, you're an impasta.
Impasta.
I'm the real McCoy.
The pasta.
It's like literally like that's kind of like what you would put on pasta, what you put on a piece of bread. It should be also something you should put on lettuce.
So the mystery voice in the chat is none other than Native Graffiti, my bestie and fellow creative that's also a streamer here. If I wasn't scribbling on a paper, I would totally shout you out. Sorry.
Diamond, yes. Oh, that's okay.
Desi's in here too? Oh my gosh. So, Michelle, I don't know if you're just wanting to chill and marinate on your wonderful evening activities or if you're wanting to do creative things. Ooh. I am happy to move this conversation to the coloring table if you're up for that. That is completely up to you. Des, if you want to continue doing art. She just finished a stream, you guys. So she was streaming. Oh my gosh, everybody's streaming tonight. CS was streaming, Joe was streaming, Des was streaming. And I thought that I would be part of the Cool Kids Club and also start a stream. So I did. And here we are.
Yay! I'm so glad you did. Because I feel like I'm a failure in that area. And
you are not a failure.
That sounds pretty harsh. But I've been harsh on myself like all day.
Please don't.
You can ask Bob. That's why I had to have Bob time.
Look at Des. Des is rocking the mod roles like nobody's business.
That's so sweet. Awesome sauce. Speaking of sauce.
Oh, Michelle, do you not have any clips on your page yet? We need to.
I think I have like some old ones. Nothing to really write home about, honestly.
Because
I mean, I think I figured out one day I kind of do it, but I know somebody made a clip once. But
I was just surprised it didn't pop up.
I haven't really had enough stream time to really.
It's missing an F. That's why Desi Poo. It's two F's, one T. I always skip those. I always mess up your name. I have to always check it 3 times.
Graffiti is one of those words that people hypercorrect. You know,
always.
It's a double letter thing. It's like a brain thing. Like beginning when I was a kid, I used like 2 G's and one N. No, 1 G and 2 N's. Oh, I don't remember. Beginning.
I tell myself, for fuck's sake, there's 2 F's. FF. For fuck's sake, there's 2 F's.
Oh my gosh. I have been using that F word a little too much. A little too much.
You know what? It's allowed here, though. We're grown-ups.
I know. I mean, like, at work.
Oh. Well.
At one point, I was realizing... Well, I had an instant where I just, like... First I burnt myself, and then I cut myself, and then I cut myself again.
There it is.
And I'm just
there you
are.
are.
And then I dropped something.
Look.
Like,
look, Michelle. Look. There you are. This is.
Oh, look at it work. Yay. Check me out.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you know, I should go live tomorrow, but like before midnight would be nice.
Yeah.
Because you know.
Hey, Twitch doesn't close. So you just do it whenever you do it. Yeah, Michelle's amazing. She's so talented.
I'm trying.
But Michelle, you're not just an artist, you're a storyteller when you stream. You always like have like all the history and the story behind all the things that you do. And I think that's one of the most intriguing things that sets you apart from every other streamer on here is that
That's awesome. Thank you.
you are always, I mean, you've always been a huge advocate for the Native American culture and your background and everything. But I mean, that's just, it's so unique in the way you approach it and include it in your art and your streams and literally everything that you do.
Oh yeah, because art is life.
Yes.
You watch that what's that soccer thing on Apple TV? What's his name? Ted Lasso. Where that one character, he's like, "Football is life.
Football is life.
Danny
Yay.
Trejo. He's like running around and he's all happy. He's really awesome at what he does. Like, I totally feel like he's my spirit animal. Like, that's the way I
Aw.
feel about art
That's awesome.
and artists. And that's, it's more important to like support other people. Everything I've ever done in my life, when I look back, it's like, yeah, it's nice that I'm doing this, but I want to help other people do it too, kind of thing.
Yes.
So I've always been
Yes.
that person.
And I think that's why we connected and made such a strong bond just right off the out of the gate, day one, is because we kind of have that same drive and passion is to help. I mean, we want ourselves to be successful, but we also want to bring everyone else along with us and be successful in their own way too.
And
You
that's
know?
kinda how it's so awesome. Like Anthony Wheeler, man.
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
I love his
Amazing.
I loved his broadcast last night, and I just feel like he's one of the. I'm drawn to him because he has that like-mindedness.
Yes.
Like, when he talks with you, he talks like.
Yeah,
things
he
that-
talks directly
yeah.
to you. Like, it doesn't matter how many people are in your stream. He makes you feel like you're the only person in the whole room.
And one of the things
That's a
that
talent,
really
man.
appealed to me, I didn't know. I mean, I saw what kind of talent he had. It's really awesome. Yeah, he's a freelance illustrator who makes his living at this, and he's done a lot of children's stuff. But when he
Mhm.
started talking about what he goes through as an artist, like, that's what got me.
Yeah.
That's what made me go, okay, this guy is really someone I like talking with.
He was
And then
just
would
he
come
was
into
in
your
here hanging out
stream
with
and my
me.
stream
Yeah, he
and
was just in
chat
here
with us.
about, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. He was hanging out here for
Yeah.
quite a while, just hanging out. He wanted to see all my JuneToon pieces and was talking to me about markers, and I gave him an idea about how to get the YouTube link into the OBS so that he could play music on his stream and all that stuff. And so, yeah, he was just hanging out, just chilling. I think he had other places to be or kids to check on or whatever. But that's fine. I mean, you don't have to stay the whole time. Good Lord, I'm here for hours. Desi's in the chat with us.
Hey, sexy.
Hey, how's that beautiful snake of yours coming along?
Oh my gosh, I only got three scales done because I was talking the whole.
Oh my gosh, you had a hop in chat room, girl. You are rocking it.
That's awesome. I love it when you don't get a lot done because the stream was so much fun.
I love it too.
3 raids, the most raids I've ever had. Oh, I didn't know what to
wow,
do.
that's
Oh my
awesome.
gosh, it's so great. It's so great. Well deserved,
Come
my
back again, we'll raise
friend.
you again. Just kidding. Okay. Coffee Rock says, I have a G mouth, but the other day I dropped a couple of F-bombs.
Oh,
Some
so-
people didn't notice because they all do, but others voice concern. Probably because it's out of your character. If you have rated G most of the time. Hey, I was rated G
that's
until
true.
my son left home. And then something happened. I don't know. Something happened.
Something happens.
I
I'm
mean, my
telling
my
something
own brother,
happened.
who is an army ranger now, he's seen a lot and he's heard a lot of stuff. He told me I had a worse mouth than most of his guys. Like,
Oh
that he knew
boy.
in the military. So that's bad when you
Oh
out
boy.
to wear the military. It's just saying.
Oh wait, Michelle, you didn't see the painting I did you?
The painting, with the water and the sunset.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, this
the,
one.
the sailboat.
Oh my god, it's finished. See, I saw the work in process. Oh my god, that's beautiful. And that's a commission, right? Like for a restaurant?
Yeah.
You know what I really love about that the most is how your eye is drawn to the lightest part of the sunset.
It's quite
oh my
pretty.
Gosh. That is just like it's so it's active and it's serene at the same time. Woo. That's beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
mean, do you see the action with the way she did the waves? The waves really look like
It's
they're moving.
mesmerizing. For sure, that painting
People
is just
are gonna
gorgeous.
love that. They're gonna love it.
I hope you put an appropriate price tag on that because it took you a while.
Mm-hmm.
It took 20 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Compared to my normal stuff where I'm at 26 hours for this snake.
Yes. So, I played around with all of the gaming aspects of including that on my channel. So now we have new channel point redemptions to play
Ooh.
games. If you
Ooh, I
guys,
gotta look now. I gotta look. Let's see. Click. Badger makes rewards and challenges. Trivia time! Oh, I gotta redeem that one. I love trivia.
we'll do.
love trivia.
If you do, we'll do it here in a minute. I'm almost done with her, so I'm gonna finish her up. If you want to redeem that, that's fine.
What's game break? You take a moment, you play a game or something?
I
Wordle?
have, yeah.
Are you obsessed with Wordle? I have not played that.
I'm
a word obsessed game.
I love word games. I'm not obsessed with Wordle. I've played it before. I don't know why I had such an airhead moment last night when you said something about Wordle, and then I went and looked it up, and I was like, oh, duh! I know exactly what that is.
I've not played that game, but I'm obsessed with word games in general, like cryptograms.
Yeah.
And
So
crossword
if you want to, like, as a group solve the daily Wordle together, we can do that. If somebody redeems that. The game break ones are a little bit different. They include chat participation by like typing in the chat, which is kind of it's fun. I can't wait to do it. So there's a words on stream is like a anagram where you kind of boggle style solve the puzzle, and together as a group.
Bob would be good at that.
Together as a group, we solve the anagrams. And then we also have Gardic, which there's two different versions of Gardic. There's one where you get a bunch of pictures that are kind of being drawn at the same time, and the chat types in the words that they think that they're drawing, and you get points as you go. And then the second version is that me, the host, is drawing the word, and the chat has to guess the word. So
Oh, I like that one.
and they're all timed games. Some of them have like QR codes you can scan, so you don't have to fight lag or anything, and like mirror links and whatever. But yeah, so I did all of that today. Also, if you see up in that corner over that way, way over there, Stream Raiders. If nobody's ever played Stream Raiders before, it's a battle strategy game where I'm the captain, and so I start a battle, and the timer is 30 minutes, and every 5 minutes you can place like a soldier or an archer or a whatever piece on the battlefield. And then once that 30-minute placement period is up, I switch over to the battlefield view and we watch the battle take place. And then what if we win the battle, you get chests and prizes and all sorts of things that has to do with the game. And then we do it all over again. And so there's always that going on. I set up the bot today, and I got the overlay going, and
Nice.
I did a lot of nerdy things today.
Yeah.
A lot of nerdy things today.
Yeah, I'm just I used to love doing trivia, hosting trivia, and that's kind of how I met Bob. That's my whole story there. And I kind of miss it, but there's so much work involved in putting together stuff like this. But then when you get it all set up and you're ready to play, it is so much fun.
Right. Well, mine's much simpler than that.
It sounds like fun.
Mine's
really
much
sounds like
simpler.
Fun. I want to unlock it now. Now this is sound like a twitchy newbie.
Yeah. So
question, but unlock a random unlock
Ooh,
a random.
Coffee Rocks has just redeemed Wordle. Give me a sec and we will switch over to that. Let me finish popping these highlights on here, and I will sign it. And we've got some reflection out here in the water.
Trivia time. See, I used to do a Trivia Tuesday all the time, and I kind of miss it.
Okay.
I kind of miss it.
So I think Tiger Lily is pretty much there. I'm not going to do anything more on her. She looks lovely.
I love the background.
She looks beautiful. It's still a little moist. It needs to dry. It'll kind of change colors a little bit, but not much.
I definitely love how, you get the attitude coming through.
Well, the word of the day, let me tell a little bit about this. The word of yesterday's word, day 9, was dire. And I didn't want to have a damsel in distress or like some goofy lady tied to the railroad tracks kind of thing.
Please rescue me.
Yeah, exactly. Tiger Lily is definitely in a dire situation, but she is taking it like a total badass. And that's what I appreciate about this one right here.
I do too.
Total badass. All right. So we will attempt Wordle. Guys.
Are those Johnny Depps?
Those are Johnny Depps and Amber Heard's.
Yeah, and you have them in your emotes too, Michelle.
So cute. So fun. So fun.
You have been twiddling with the Twitch.
Are you going to do day 11? I'm going to do shield, which is today's word. I will do virus. I don't know what I'm doing for virus yet, but it will not be on this stream. I'll probably be able to sketch and possibly ink because it's already almost 1. I probably will do a sketch for the next one. But yeah, so that's going to be interesting. Hold on, let me get Wordle pulled up here real quick before I switcheroo all the thingamajigs.
If you're in the Discord, you can see some mesmerizing happenings. I just love staring at your pencil.
Okay.
There,
Let's switch. Hey, here we go. We've got... Oh, the music went bye-bye. Oh, well. Yes, so we have Wordle. Everybody wants to play Wordle. Get your thinking cappies on. Get your thinking cappies on.
Weary pills. Hey, what?
I'm going to move my window down there. All right, so does everybody know how to play Wordle?
Yeah, just explain it quick. Like, I kind of think I understand the gist, but I've never actually played it.
I don't want hard mode, that's for sure. Ah, that's bright. There we go. Okay, so guess the Wordle in 6 tries. You only get 6 tries. Okay. Each guess must be a valid 5-letter word. You have to hit the enter button to make it go. Got it. After each guess, the color of the tiles will change to show you how close you are to guessing the word. So the orange letters, I thought they were green. Anyways, moving on. We're playing this version, whatever. The orange letters mean they're in the correct spot. The letter I is in the word, but in the wrong spot in pills. So the blue letter means that it's in the word somewhere, it's just not in the right spot. And then the gray letters mean that they're not in the word at all. So those are the rules. Is everyone cool on the rules?
Yeah, now I get it. Yeah.
Never played. Okay. Well, this will be a fun adventure. I'm excited. Here, hold on. I've got a lot of windows going on here. I'm just trying to wrap my brain around. Okay. Anybody want to pick a word to start us off? Because it's really open season. You get all the
Well,
letters
how about
available.
the person who redeemed it? Coffee Rocks.
Yeah, let's do that. Good idea.
Yeah.
Valid 5-letter word.
We're all Wordle noobs. I love it.
I've played it before, but it's been a long time. It's been out for, how long has it been out for? What, over a year now?
Probably.
Super. All right, let's try that. S-U-P-E-R. Good. We got 2 vowels and a couple of very popular consonants. All right, so let's try that, see how we go. Okay, so you see on the keyboard, they blacked out the ones that are not in the word. So the blue means that they're in the word, but they're just not in those positions. So it has to be in the first, second, or third position. Well, I guess, you know, they have to be somewhere other than where they are currently. So we have a P and an E to work with. Coffee Rock says pencil. So that is a good guess. P-E-N-C-I. That's not going to work. Let's try again.
You can still say it. It
5.
Says pencil. It says pencil.
5. We got to have 5 letters, friends.
The I is silent.
I know. You know what? I didn't even catch that until I was typing it in, and I was like, wah, wah. Wah, wah,
I
wah.
was just thinking that I was gonna get a scratch piece of paper and I was gonna like count the letters.
That was, I mean, it was a good guess. It was just an extra letter. That's all.
There's a word, but I don't know. Penis.
Oh my gosh, do we...
Does it fit?
I don't know if it's that kind of puzzle, friends. We can try it. One in the chat if you want to try penis.
Let's try penis. That's a
Oh,
phrase I thought I heard
I like
twice right now.
Crosby's suggesting the word peace.
Has an S.
Oh, it does have an S, so that's correct. So it wouldn't work anyways, but good try. Pecan is another one.
Oh yeah.
Man, I don't know.
We're stuck on the P and the E being next to each other, but they don't have.
No, they don't have to be next to each other. Yeah, I'm gonna try.
This makes sense.
Let's try peace.
Oh, good to go on.
E-A-C-E, because that definitely has everybody. Ooh, we got P. Okay, so we know for sure it's a P word. So we'll start the next round with that. E is in 2 different places in peace. And so we
There's
know
only one E.
we know we can't repeat the E in that at the end. So it could be pecan. Well, no, it can't be pecan either because it can't be in the second space. Tricky. So it,
Maybe there would be like an R, like P-R, like no, prance would be that would be.
and we know that E doesn't repeat itself because it blacked itself out whenever we repeated it. So only one E, not in its second space. It's
How
getting
about the word
tricky.
pleat? P-L-E-A-T.
P. That's a good one.
Just because it moves the E over.
It does. But the A, we can't use the A.
Oh, we can't use the A. That's right. Hello.
And we can't use the S.
I was trying to think of like a P-L, P-R.
Well, L is still available.
Plaid? Oh no, A. Never
Ooh,
mind.
what
Never
about plume? P-L-U-M-E.
But the E at the end.
Oh, the U is not a word either, so that.
But the E at the end is gray on that piece.
That's
Right.
true.
This is hard.
But I don't know if did it black it out because it was at the end or did it black it out because it was repeated?
Ooh. Let's outthink the game. Let's try plume then. Let's try that.
You can't
Let's
use
see
the
if-
U.
That's the only way we're gonna know.
You can't use the U. It's blacked out.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Here. Oh.
Wah, wah.
Feel like I need to.
Bueller. Bueller. It
Quick,
should be.
grab a dictionary.
I know. Quick, hurry.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm thinking it's P. I have a feeling there's going to be an L here, just based off of the letters that are available. Either that or it's a PH.
Oh, it could
Plate.
be like
Ooh,
P-L-A-C.
poets.
Like phase. P-H-A-S-E. No, we got the A. Shoot.
Yeah, and the S
Like,
is gone too.
phase. Poets. Ooh, somebody said poets.
Let's.
Try poets.
You guys want to try poets? I kind of like this.
Yeah, because it doesn't
E.
repeat anything, and they're all new letters.
Well, the S is blacked out, so we can't do that either.
Poets. Poet. Poo. No.
Yeah, no S.
Poetry. Poetry.
What is
Plain.
Peart?
Plain.
P-L-A.
That's with
There's
the A.
there's an A there, so we can't do that.
Oh crap. A. Yeah,
Yeah, I was like
not here with the
P-L-A-N-E,
letters.
P-L-A-I-N. I was like, there's A's in all of them. I'm still thinking it's a PL word, but it may not be. P-O-N-D. You Googled 5-letter words.
About ready to. About ready to.
Piece, like piece of pie.
Also an A. And a C.
No. I-E-C.
Well, the C is used up.
Oh.
Oh, we can't use the C. Well, that ace is just
Piety.
messing with us.
P-I-E-I-E-T-Y. Oh, it helps if you click the right button. Let's see this.
How?
Oh my! Shut up! I don't even know what that word means.
Piety. It. Are you kidding? Shut the front door. Piety means like just the opposite of my F-bomb mouth.
We won. Woo!
Piety means like
The word prize
pure.
goes to Crosby.
Wow. Crosby, how did you do that?
He Googled
What
5-letter
Googled
words. So we did it. I mean, hey Google, stop. Good Lord. We're triggering. We're triggering the
triggered.
house.
Sorry, didn't mean to trigger.
Nah,
you.
it's well, it was me because I have you in my headphones, so I can't blame it on anybody else other than my loud mouth. So yes, friends, that is Wordle. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for the redeem. Yeah, Wordles are tricky. They're supposed to be tricky. I think we would have been here for a lot longer if there was no 5-letter word searches happening. But yes,
I was just about ready to break out my
that's
phone
so
and Google
funny.
something.
But yeah, just a sneaky peek, guys. Here is the other games. We have a here. Let me turn my camera off so you can see that. Words on Stream, Gardic on Stream, Gardic Show, and Stream Pairs. So there's that's like a memory game. Stream Pairs. I forgot about that one earlier. I explained the other 3 a bit ago. But yeah, Words on Stream is like a boggle. You fill out the anagram. Gardic on Stream is it shows a whole bunch of different pictures being drawn all at the same time, and the chat just types in different things. Aw, thanks for the gifted sub to Crosby. Yay!
Figured, winner, chicken dinner.
Yes. And then Gardic Show is where me, your host, draws a picture and the chat has to guess it. So there is all of those games also available in the channel points now. So we have all kinds of fun ditties to play with. See, there it is. I took the overlays off the game one. Yes.
TUI T_Crosby just
Love the
subscribed.
badges.
Native_graffiti gifted a tier 1 sub to T_Crosby. They have given 4 gift subs in the channel.
Lindsay's, like,
What's on my stream?
Badgers.
What's
the
on?
badgers, the
Oh.
dancing badgers. Like, someone else was playing the game, and I was like, wait, hold up.
Yeah.
They stole that.
Yes. Okay, so back to arts. Thank you for that game break. That was awesome, Coffee Run. Whoop whoop.
That was fun.
That was
I really
super
liked that.
That was super fun.
So what's the trivia one? I'm not that I'm gonna redeem it or anything, but I'm just curious. Is it just anything? Like a question?
I have an earthquake happening on my desk. Trivia cards. A very horrible constructed box, but I have within this box, I have 4 different decades of trivia cards.
Oh, that's right.
This particular set is multiple choice. And we tested this out thoroughly yesterday. It was super fun. I'm still mad about that one question, you guys. The 80s one. I'm still mad about that one. It's sus. But then I watched Stranger Things tonight, and there's a freaking Simon sitting in the middle of their dang coffee table. So I'm thinking that it's still correct, and I'm not going to get rid of the card. It's still sus, though. Also, I have this gigantic box of 90s trivia as well that we can tap into if we so choose. Yeah, they do. Some of them do have bogus answers, but I mean, like,
Nice.
we had a social media question from the 2000s. We had an electronic game question from the 80s.
Oh, wow.
And then we had, what was the other one, Des, that we did? What was the first one you did? I can't remember now. But it was super fun. I really enjoyed it. It was great because the way the card's constructed, I can actually cover the answer up with my thumb so that I don't see the answer either. And we can discuss what it might be before I actually tell it. So it's, you know, it's a debate. It's a
You know,
debate.
I used to do like a Jeopardy style game on my back in the day.
Back in my
day. Back in primary school.
Back when we had to hook up the generator to old Bessie.
Oh my gosh. Well, I would sometimes just be bantering and have like questions like on cards like you did. I would come up with trivia questions throughout the week on my own. Like I would just come up with stuff.
Yeah.
And then I would give fake prizes like, you know, like a spider catcher or something that you just won, you know, what's that? Like a little cushion that you have when you have hemorrhoids. You know?
You just won some fly strips.
Exactly.
Good job.
You won 2
Yes.
squirrels in a bag. Okay.
See
Have fun with
you when I see you. Miss
that. But then I
Coffee.
did this one where I was drawing famous faces badly. That's
Oh.
drawing very quickly.
Oh my gosh.
I would just do these silly faces. I think
Yeah.
it's an actual game out
I'm
there. But
actually
guess who I'm drawing?
I am the worst artist when it comes to like games, like group games, like drawing games, literally any of the drawing games.
Well,
I am
was
the
gonna
worst
say-
artist when it comes to like timed things where you have to draw silly stuff on the fly.
That's exactly what it was. Well, I was.
That's
the point
really
is
not
you're
my-
not supposed to draw it very well because
No.
it's harder for them to guess what it is.
Well,
And
exactly.
it looks really silly when they figure it out.
Yeah, that was
Weird.
something that I never really liked drawing games because of that. Because I'm just like, oh, everybody always guesses what I draw, because I
That's a
can
pretty funny one.
like render it pretty, you know, roughly accurate.
Well, I did Michael Jackson.
Oh gosh,
but,
how fun!
As one of them, but it kind of looked like a skeleton with a mop on its head.
Oh
was
well,
really
you know that is completely accurate. I can only draw trees, houses, and stick people, dude. That's amazing.
It didn't. I mean, I wasn't intending to draw him that badly, but the fact
That's
that anybody
funny.
even guessed it cracked me up. I can only draw trees, houses, and stick people. Well, stick people is the foundation of drawing
It's true.
people.
Every single sketch
We're all
is just Yeah, we're all sticks. We're kind of sticky peoples. The foundation for any sketch is all shapes, honestly.
It pretty much is.
Everything is just shapes. If you know how to draw a circle and a triangle and a square in varying shapes and sizes, then you are
now,
on your way.
People. I thought by now, like if people saw like what I was like in real life all day, every day, they would be like, "Well, she can draw."
Well,
I surely have hope.
if Michelle can do it, no, I doubt that's true at all.
I mean,
I doubt that's
jokes
true at
aside, I mean, I was 4 years old and not really talking, but I was drawing.
Yeah.
Because turns out I'm high functioning autistic. Who knew? That you could find art as a form of communication. And I mean, I was in special ed classes, I had speech therapy, but picking up a pencil, like literally anyone can do it. It's not
You can do it.
It's not like taking apart a carburetor or something,
Well,
I mean,
I think it's really mostly about it's a head game a lot of the times. I get in my own head about my own art and I know that I can do it, but sometimes I'm just like, I suck at life and I should quit. That kind of stuff.
yeah, I feel that way. I feel that about streaming sometimes.
Yes.
I mean, it's weird because I don't feel that way about my art at all, but I feel that way about like live streaming.
You know what? I get that way about streaming as well. I do.
Because it's just felt like the cards have been stacked against me so much that I said, why am I struggling so hard?
Well, it's
one thing happens and another thing happens and another thing happens, and it's just like
you
persistent
just
in both things.
Yeah. Once you get proficient at a platform, it shifts. And
That's true.
sometimes it's difficult to adjust with the shift. I get that completely.
Oh my gosh, I love his face. I already know this looks like one of the Veggie Tales.
It is a veggie tail, yes ma'am.
It is.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I remember those. My son
I
used to
remember
really
this
like those.
guy.
Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where, oh, where, oh, where, oh, where, where is my hairbrush?
My hairbrush.
Did I scare all 4 of my viewers away?
No,
Okay, good. You still with me,
singing
friends? Okay.
they're all singing along. They
I
are.
love it. I love it.
Oh, I'm liking this late night business. I really am.
I miss my late night business because I used to do it all the time.
this business.
This,
Well,
this adulting
I'm
stuff is.
sleeping so much better now that things are. I feel like I told Bob today. It's like my body's in freaking recovery. I mean, it's so nice
It's
to have like,
healing.
real sleep.
I'm glad I didn't scare you away, Crosby. I'm glad that you stuck
I'm
around
still here.
for the torturing singing of me.
Yeah, you're fine. You're always spot on with the lyrics and everything. Love it. Love it. Love it.
So tonight's word is shield, and I did not want to do Captain America. I didn't want to do like Sword in the Stone or anything weird like that.
Or any of the agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
No, I didn't want to do any of that. Those are like obvious answers, and you know I don't like doing obvious answers.
Oh, and I can't do obvious.
That's too easy. So I decided, you know what? I remember that VeggieTales always tells the stories from the Bible, obviously, because that's their shtick, that's their thing. And there sure is a whole lot of soldiers in those stories. Surely one of them has a shield. The odds are in the favor of having a shield.
I would have thought like windshield.
Oh, that's a good one too. I was
like
going. My first pick
Talking car.
was Violet from the Incredibles. Yeah, Joe did the Viking from Armorall, which is really cool. He was debating doing a turtle wax last night, which I thought that's what he was going to do, but he changed it, which is...
That's a great logo to pick.
I always change my answers too, so that's normal. It's totally normal, changing your mind all the time.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm such a perfectionist that one of the reasons why I've moved away from slow, methodical, planned stuff is because of that sort of perfectionism in me.
Mm-hmm.
As an artist and a creator, that I realize that I have two ways that I enjoy the process. I do enjoy things that I slow down and take my time and plan, but I also love, especially even those creations, something that comes up that changes everything and it's spontaneous and you just have to kind of go with that flow, and that usually comes with doing things a little faster than you're comfortable.
You were in his stream when I went live? Well, I was in his stream when I went live too. I was in CS and Dez's and in Joe's stream right when I clicked the go live button, and then I closed everything down and I was like, I'm just gonna go live, because I was debating whether to turn on the stream or not, because I was like, I don't want to stream over my friends. You always have that like guilt for a minute.
If I stream on Thursday, I'm like, but everybody else is on.
But I basically told myself, I was like, look, if you don't hit that go live button, your butt's not going to do any art. And you're going to be behind another day after you just got your butt caught back up. So I went ahead and did it. I was
I'm really glad you
lurking.
did. I'm glad you did. And I'm glad I actually caught you live, even though my timetable went a little later than I wanted to. Because, we talked about this stream about a week ago?
Sure.
A couple of days ago?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. This week has been so rough.
Are we here?
We are here.
Did we make it?
She was lurking. That's why she's got that badge. I use that for everybody's.
I'm lurking,
whenever
lurking.
I'm lurking somewhere, I'll use the badge or lurk.
It's good.
Hi.
It's goodin'.
Hi, I'm lurking.
It's goodin'. It's there to be used.
It's cute.
And remember not to lick anybody if you don't.
I know.
Without consent, obviously. You don't want to be licking strangers. Don't let strangers lick you. That's really the takeaway from that.
I'll tell you, during the whole lockdown thing, there was a point where I'm like, Bob, when we're all done with this, I'm gonna go lick everybody I know.
Oh Lord, I don't want to know about it.
I'm not just gonna hug them. I'm not just gonna give them, a hug and a kiss. I'm gonna lick their face.
There's some ASMR for you.
And he says, I'm not sure people are gonna appreciate that.
Oh, well, foo on them.
Don't put your lips on it. You don't know where it's been.
You're so funny. These emotes are so cute. I'm going to be using these a lot. Awesome! I love it.
Yeah, they are.
I
adorable.
love hearing that.
Adorbs.
Thank you. Yes, they're there to be used. For sure. I need to come up with a couple of extra ones too for my long-term subbers. Your little badges change in the chat the longer you are subscribed or whatever. I need to come up with those because I don't have those set yet.
Hey, you're way ahead of me. But I did find, I think I told you this, I found an app that I can use because I'm going to be streaming using my phone.
Yes.
My phone's just going to be face
yeah,
down
you
on my
did tell me
artwork
about that.
until I can afford a new.
I think you posted that was that in our private chat or on the server? I can't remember.
I'm not really sure if I posted where I posted that, but I really liked it. It's super easy and it connects to Twitch.
If you want,
so I'm gonna give it a try.
Michelle, if you would like, you can share that in the Stream Wizardry channel, so that
I will.
if somebody else is looking to up their mobile stream game, they'll have that resource.
It has overlays already built in. It's got little pop-up animations.
That's so cool.
I mean, literally, there's this girl jiving with a cup of coffee. I could use that as my be right back.
Heck yeah. That's rad.
You know, and it's. I mean, you can actually draw on the screen. You know,
oh, that's fun.
Like, write words or something.
I like words.
And I think there's also audible sounds. I mean, it's built for live streaming and to use their overlays, mostly for like in real life. You know, like it's supposed. You know, there's also face filters and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, while you're on whatever live streaming platforms that you connect to, and Twitch is one of them. So I'm like, all right,
that's
then,
so fun.
I'll use that.
I love that.
It's a way to get started. I feel like I've had so many starts since I've been on Twitch. But yeah, we gotta get back into.
Hey, that's okay.
Streaming.
That's okay. I don't know what this thingy is on top of his helmet, but we're just making.
I know what you mean though by it. I don't know if this is imposter syndrome or not, but it just feels like.
I think it's a version of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is because I've too experienced that, especially since you were kind of involuntarily forced to take a break.
Yeah, I mean, literally the day
as you were trying to figure it out. Yeah. So
like the day after I got the affiliate,
that's
like, oh, guess what?
That's frustrating. What's so nice about Twitch though is that you can be gone, you can be inactive for a year. And that doesn't mean that they're going to delete you like the day after your year is up. It just means that your account is possibly going to be removed as an affiliate. Not like removed completely. But
they're just going to reboot you.
Yeah, and then all you have to, and then even if you do lose your affiliate status, you can totally reapply and get it back.
That's cool.
So, I mean, it's not like 30 days and you're done kind of weird stuff.
I was just feeling like, man, I feel like I just, told everybody, hey, follow me, and everybody's like so cool about like, let's get her to affiliate. I'm like, this is so awesome.
Yeah, that's.
I got it. I was so excited, and I was like trying to figure out how to do emotes.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about that stuff too. Being that I just had to take a break. I really was getting overwhelmed. I needed to get my sleep straight. I needed to boys and girls. Healthy sleep makes a world of difference in your mental state. I'm just telling you what. I know Michelle knows this.
Oh yeah.
But if you struggle with getting sleep, I'm telling you, try to get it at least back on track somewhat if you can, because that makes a huge difference in how you view the world.
Right. And I used to be that person who,
we got ourselves a character.
Did double shifts. Worked midnight shifts and then some, and then used to say things like, oh, I'll sleep later, like,
yeah,
I'll sleep when I die, like sleep is overrated, only 5 hours. But then, comes along this sort of diagnosis that says, hey, this is like risking your health.
Yeah, you need to listen.
You need to do something about it. It's kind of like, okay.
Hey, listen to your
Maybe
body.
I better sleep. Maybe I better find a way to get some good sleep. So I finally got that under control, which is really nice.
Good.
So I feel like a different person. And I've had so many ideas. I have been working on my portrait series. I'm very excited about it. I am very excited about it. It's working out really nicely.
We have a Larry.
Ooh, I'm a zombie now if I don't get enough sleep, right? Exactly.
Zombie.
Oh, that is so cute. He got his expression so well.
Thanks.
It's kind of like a combination of like, I'm really friendly, but I have some anxiety.
So this is great, you guys.
Is everything okay?
You guys gonna be fine? You okay? Okay.
Here. Friendly anxiety, is that a thing?
Friendly anxiety friend.
Piglet. Piglet's a good example.
Oh my gosh, Piglet is like the poster child of anxiety.
Well, Oh, the dear. Oh, the dear.
Oh, dear. Oh, I don't know.
When I was younger and I stuttered, that's another thing I overcame. That was kind of like my character, my little guy.
Your mascot, your
Yeah.
avatar.
And of course, my brothers would tease me and call me that because I was also a little run. I was little.
Little Michelle.
That's little. Oh, the dear. Oh, the dear. Why?
He was my favorite. Pooh universe character.
I always think that in real life there is a Pooh character in each of us. Sometimes you're an Eeyore, sometimes you're a Winnie.
Oh, I've got a grumbly in my tumbly. My head is definitely stuffed with fluff all the time.
I know. What's this little guy?
Whose little guy? What are you clicking on?
Oh, I'm just like,
Are you gonna break things?
I'm gonna break things.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was not supposed to be a jagged line.
I can't see it. Ooh.
What jagged line? I don't see any jagged lines.
There is beauty in the wavering line. That is an artist. Oh, I'm trying to think what her name is.
No, not my lines. They're not beautiful when they're
There's
jagged.
beauty in the wavering line. It's an artist that talked about how in sign she took the art of sign painting and that kind of stuff, like logos and stuff, which is kind of a lost art now that a lot of things are done by machine.
This is true.
And she used that for her art, like the same techniques and paints and everything, and created kind of like these characters and interposed them with words and stuff. And her husband is Twist. He's a famous graffiti artist in the Mission in San Francisco. But yeah, that was what it's in a movie called Beautiful Losers. And yeah, that's one of the things she's kind of famous for saying. There's beauty in the wavering line, like how much she really appreciates the art of doing things by hand.
Yeah.
And anyone who's done logos or lettering understands what she's talking about.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Respect to the people that used to hand letter all that stuff, man. That is a pure talent right there. Have that control. I love watching like sign painting, window painting reels on like Instagram and stuff. It's just fascinating because I mean you can just look up the hand lettering on Instagram and just deep dive down that rabbit hole, and man, that is some mesmerizing stuff.
I love it when people will just show that off, like different kinds of calligraphy and lettering, and they just do it so swiftly.
Oh my gosh,
your name.
That's why I love Stream Scribe. The Stream Scribe is a creator here on Twitch that he does the most amazing both hand laid on paper and Procreate, the most beautiful hand lettering of any type.
Ooh, how do you do shout outs? Like,
it's exclamation point SO space and then the username.
And so it's just STREAM.
I believe it's the stream scribe. The stream scribe. I believe.
Okay. Let's try it.
Let's try it.
Let's try it. Anything once. The stream scribe. Let's see.
The stream.
Will that work if I type it in?
It might.
Hey, it worked. Woohoo.
Yes. Okay.
Doesn't-
So his name is Carlo.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm
good.
gonna
He's doing
put that-
actual hand lettering in this clip.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh his goodness.
Hello.
Hi.
I know. You finally
I'm
finished.
Carlo Bob Ross of Word Art.
You finally
He's
finished.
so fun.
Hashtag best deal on Twitch.
So, oh my god.
He's so fun.
I know. So, okay.
He actually collaborated with Joe, had him up as a guest, and
Funny how, so I've never
Nice.
been raised in well, I'm gonna definitely get Anel's name on there, ain't there? No doubt. No doubt.
but yeah, look at that beautiful work. Oh my god, so
I
nice.
see this happen to everybody else all the time. Like all the time. And
Good God.
no.
So apparently he got rated in that clip, so he got all kerfuffled. Thank you, Desi. Thank you, Desi. Desi, you're the best. You're the best. Derp, derp, derp. Doing
Sorry.
hygiene stuff right on.
I'm here.
Yeah, you're fine.
There you are.
I'm just doing hygiene stuff, so you know.
Yeah. Get that self-care on. Go
self-care.
for it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
I'm very sad. I was noticing on my way to work, I walked to work, that my nails were too long, and I'm literally walking on the street clipping my nails. Was that bad?
I won't judge you because that was a noticing for you know, having healthy hands for dealing with food, so I respect that.
Exactly.
I respect that. I think if you were just a random person doing that, walking down the street for no reason, that would be kind of strange.
Well, you know,
But-
I mean, if I looked like I was like taking my hands and pointing at the clouds and pretending like I was parting them with my own power, that would be different.
I respect. Yeah, I respect the effort.
Clouds are moving.
It's almighty.
The food
Or
industry.
nail biting.
The food industry thanks you, man.
Well, I mean, normally you do that kind of thing in a little private setting, and you know you're clean about it. But I was just like, I was in such a rush, and I was gonna do it before I left, and I'm like, shoot.
Well, it's. I
can't
mean,
show up at work like this.
you're gonna be washing your hands when you get there anyway, so it's fine.
Oh yeah.
I'm listening while I work on my Harry Potter diamond painting. Nice. Which scene from Harry Potter are you working on? That's what I
Paintings
want
are
to
so
know.
cool.
They are cool, and we have a couple of them that like to hang out with us. Miss Tree Smoker, where is she tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, Miss
I
Tree
call her
Smoker
Christmas
likes to do
Racing.
that. Yeah, Tree Smoker and Crosby, and I believe Coffee Rocks and Caffeinated Doodler. They all do diamond painting, I believe.
Oh man, caffeinated doodler.
She
had
rocks.
me laughing
She's so
hard
funny.
today.
She is
Oh my
so
gosh.
funny.
She's so fun. Talk about a storyteller.
Yeah, absolutely.
She has like these wonderful, like descriptive
She's a
ways.
hoot, man.
I mean,
She's a hoot.
what was that one thing she said? She said something like about his, something about like rap stars, talking like rap stars in the '90s. Just throws it in there. And she was using it to describe something with the Amber Heard thing. She was just
Oh,
going
right.
on and on about it, just making me laugh.
Oh,
so
she was
hard.
talking about the pictures, and how they were all like neatly laying on the bed. She's like, "Bitch, if I'm mad, I'd be throwing that shit across the room." I'd be like, "Yeah, girl, you know."
I mean, I came into her stream when she was talking about the bed dump. I mean,
It's a big picture of a cartoon Harry Potter. Sweet, that's awesome.
like about how you know your name shouldn't rhyme with the thing that you're doing. Turd.
Yes, it's
It's gonna be
true
forever
though.
known as Amber Turd.
I
but
mean,
just, oh my God,
The girl's blonde. I mean, God bless her.
I hadn't even
that's-
thought about that until she said it.
I mean, it's like, why?
Turd.
Well, I mean, it's been a trending hashtag Amber Turd on the internet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know, today the first day I've actually looked at Twitter in a very long time. I used to be on Twitter a lot. Like in months. On Twitter.
Well, it's still there. You didn't miss anything.
Elon Musk didn't change all the furniture or anything?
Nah. I think
will forever be on my stream.
Elon
until-
Musk is too busy donating things on Amber Heard's behalf.
Seriously?
I wish I was joking.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's true. It is the truth. It's
He's
factual.
like a Bond villain. I mean, it's like... it's just something
He's
really
creepy.
off.
He's creepy. Creepy dude alert. Creepy dude alert. Alright, let's find some greens, shall we? Yes, I think we will. Vivid green, grass green. I think we'll use both of those.
I like how you kind of darkened them there just so around his head to frame his face.
Yeah, I need to do this little flippy flap guy.
I like. Is that bird on his shield a crest?
It is a chicken.
It's a chicken.
It is a chicken. I am not exactly sure how that works out in the storyline because it's been like 500 years since I've seen any of those, but it is a chicken. Yes, ma'am.
Probably a lesson in that. Like, you
I'm
know, you may be
sure
scared.
Yes, I
Scared.
think you're. I think
A
you are
chicken,
correct.
but use it to your advantage. I'm not a chicken.
Oh, he got rid of 10% of his staff. Ooh. Probably to pay.
Yikes.
Probably to pay for Twitter because he got shafted on that sale.
Yeah. What? Just think what you're getting. With
What
that
a special friend he is.
Mhm.
48.
Well, it also could be the Dogecoin isn't quite working out. There was a big tanking in the NFT
Barf.
world.
Yeah, no thanks. I don't need any of that business.
The Dogecoin is really doji.
Well, it was kind of sus from the get-go, so I mean,
Yeah. I just feel like it's like the junk bonds of the 21st century.
yeah. I was like, no thanks. Everyone was like, you should get in on that. I'm like, no.
I don't think so.
I think not. That's gonna be a no for me.
I think that's one of my next purchases is alcohol.
Alcohol.
Alcohol and markers.
Oh, I was like, what?
Alcohol markers. No, I have like markers.
We were just talking about like Dogecoin, and you're like, I think we're gonna go buy some. I'm like, wait, what? What's
I
happening
smell
here?
Alcohol, and we're all like, what? What type of
Oh,
alcohol?
I was
Like,
changing. I was
Shots.
changing gears.
Everybody,
Living that life.
everybody.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy.
Well, I was watching your oh-hoo-hoos or you-hoos.
I
Do you drive with ooh-hoos?
Yes, they are oh-hoo-hoos.
Your ooh-hoos.
My ooh-hoos. Oh-hoo-hoo.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might buy some. I
Sweet.
buy some.
Make sure you get the one with the brush tips. That's all I would strongly recommend the brush tips, not the chisel tips.
I do like the brush tips because well, obviously they're more flexible.
Just the tips.
Just the tips.
Just the tips. I forgot his eyebrows, you guys. What the heck?
Mm.
What is a cucumber supposed to do without any eyebrows? Or eyelids, rather. See? Changed his whole expression. What's a cuke to do?
That's a pickle.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
oh my god. Michelle.
Freaking love it.
I feel like I should be doing art, but
If you want to do art, you can do art.
I'm just watching you.
Arts and
It's kind of
farts.
like
That's
I've
fine.
gone to this point. Like I've joined the whole like
Hello.
making monsters things because I thought, you know, it'd be nice to do some quick things out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Thing, you know, in a medium I don't typically do, and yet still come up with ideas and try to apply those ideas in such a short period of time. And it's been fun, but I have to admit, these times that I've been really tired and I just didn't feel like drawing, but I still wanted to watch and participate in the stream, I've learned a lot more about watercolor by watching him.
Yep. You just slop it on there. Just slap it on there. Extra sloppy. Yep.
I'm getting some knowledge.
That was
the watercolor thing is fairly new for me as a medium.
That was a Billy Madison quote for anybody. How would you like some sloppy joes? They're extra sloppy. Yeah, I'm a dork. It's fine. I'll be here all night, friends. Be here all night.
That looks beautiful.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching right there is the blend.
Yes. We all blend.
Your markers don't make squeak noises.
No,
nice
they don't.
They're nice and juicy.
I don't like squeaky markers.
Some people say that's marker ASMR.
I know. It bugs me. I mean, sometimes my markers do that if I'm like putting some hardcore pressure on it or whatever. I just no. I don't like it. I don't like it. It doesn't feel good on my soul.
I do, however, like the sound of what's his name's squiggy markers when he was on Haps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Riley.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Cajun Cujo.
Cajun Cujo. Got a nice piece of artwork from him, and his coloring in person is impeccable.
It's beautiful. He's like a wizard.
That's like his favorite thing. Like if he could do, he once said, if all he did was like being a colorist, he'd be happy. And there are people who do that. They're just really
I can respect that. I'd be like, just give me your crappy color. It'd be fine. I'm totally down with that.
Reminds me, I've got files to send to both of you.
Yay!
And or original pieces or copies thereof that you can mix forth color. So that will be in the mail shortly as well.
Sweet.
And as I was thinking about sending some floral line art for your daughter to color, she might like those. You know,
she would love that stuff. She's been doing a lot better with her coloring. And she's trying so hard not to get outside the lines.
Aww.
It's so cute.
Aww, that's awesome. She's gonna learn like her mama. She's gonna be just like you.
Oh my god. It's funny, I never had any trouble with the going outside of the line thing. I can't remember being messy. I think it was just one of those things. Probably because, you know, my mom, I grew up with an oil painter, you know, doing portraits. And of course, it's kind of like watching you, Des, you know, like where you do things methodically and carefully and planned out in a sense, you know, and you're not, like you're controlled, like in a sense that you're doing this method that is exacting and at the same time very calming. And so watching someone do that, like, kind of transfers, like, okay, so that's how you can color, or that's how you can do something. So I remember, you know, especially when I was younger, just sitting for hours and hours drawing and coloring, you know, because that's what my mom did. my example, my first teacher, you know, of art.
She taught you the way of the Force.
Yeah.
The joy of the fox.
No, I mean it's just kind of rewarding. You know, just I guess talking to people later and realizing that not everybody grew up with, you know, parents who are supportive, number one, and number two, understand, you know, drawing, the compulsion to just want to create.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes parents can be pretty unsupportive, like, you know, what are you doing wasting your time doing that when you should be doing XYZ?
Yeah.
You know, and not understanding how intellectually creativity, you know, that kind of creativity just really puts you on a different level mentally. You know, you can do just about anything. I mean, there's so much creativity in so many different avenues of life. Why not learn how to write poems or, you know, play music or,
Definitely.
you know, paint a picture? I mean, there's so many advantages to your mental development as a person.
I've always been, you know, very encouraging of my kids. My daughter tends to lean into it a little more than my son, but he does get in there every once in a while. It was actually kind of funny the other day. I think it was, I don't even remember what, I think it might have been Burn was the day that we did. And he was like, I can do it with you, right? And I was like, heck yeah, you can. Get some paper. Let's go. I'm going to throw a freaking parade because you want to participate. Let's go, bro.
Yeah.
That was,
nice.
That made my day, man.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It's like, heck yeah, you will. Let's get this done. That is a badass cucumber right there, friends. Alright. Grays for the helmet. And then we've got pink and purpley purples for the shield. I'll just do that real quick. I don't want to do the grays just yet. I found the, maybe it was just in that update, but I found, a menu that I can put in my OBS that actually tells me my stream duration and how many viewers I have currently in my stream, which is really nice.
That's cool.
Because I didn't know that before without having my Twitch tab open.
Right.
I was like, how long has that been there? Probably the whole time is likely the answer.
There's this new thing called the Twitch recap, I've noticed.
Oh, right. Yeah, like at the end of the month, it'll
Let's check out
give
what you achieved together in May.
Nothing. If you're looking at this channel, it's nothing.
I sent one chat in the Badger makes me to send one chat message this month. What does that mean?
It means you typed in the chat one time.
Oh my gosh, seriously. I've been subscribed for 5 months. I better up my ante.
That was for the month, though.
For the month. That's for the month of May, which is gone.
Well, I didn't stream at all during the month of May or most of April. I think I might have done one stream.
How did I get one chat in there? So
I don't know. Maybe you came through and typed on my channel and saying, "Are you ever coming back? Are you still alive?
That's it.
Put a 1 in chat if you need help."
I'm sure there's people who feel that
Are
way.
you kidnapped?
I still have like one subscriber, and I feel like I really need to like
Aw.
reimburse that person.
Yeah, I lost
That's literally like the first thing I thought of.
It is
when I saw
allowed.
that, 'cause I'm like, oh my gosh, she's not only drawing an Indian, she's drawing an Indian in bondage. Like, that's just like so funny.
Wow.
That just I found the humor in that.
Well, alrighty then.
Oh, Bob has been so awesome. He's been just
Thanks,
always
Bob.
great. He's always been so great.
Good
Like,
job, Bob.
To make me dinner, I mean, just even if you just made me a sandwich, I think I would cry.
Aww.
Well, I mean, this is not a comparison thing, but
It's definitely
one of the
not
most
out of
romantic
his.
things. Yeah, one of the most romantic things someone ever did for me was call me up early in the morning and said I had to get up and meet them outside on their way to work, and they brought me a breakfast sandwich, all warm and toasty,
Nice.
in a little, aluminum foil package, and just said, I just wanted to see you, and I figured I might as well bring you over a little something.
That's
And
sweet.
then kissed me and went to work, and I thought that was one of the most
That's
romantic
so
things
sweet. Oh my gosh.
Those type of guys exist? What?
Yes, they
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, those type of guys exist.
They do.
I just thought it was like you calling me at 6:30 in the morning. Like, are you under your mind? Like, oh no, I have something for you. And I'm coming by your place on my way to work, so I just wanted to drop something off. Hurry, just go meet me. So it was just like, what's he gonna give me at 6:30 in the freaking morning?
He's about to get a knuckle sandwich in return. What's going
I
on?
know. I'm not a morning person.
Yeah, my husband knows there is nothing that will make me move out of bed at 6:30 in the morning unless there is life or death.
Well, I mean, at that time I was working midnights, and it happened to be like my night off. And normally I would get home around 7 a.m.
Oh, okay.
So I
So
think
that's
the
not
thinking was that I
too.
was still awake, but
That's
on my
not
night
too
off,
unlikely for you to be conscious at that time. Okay,
yeah,
so
but I think I was. Yeah, I was definitely like it was
I
my
got
night off. So
that makes a
probably-
lot more sense now. Because
yeah,
I'd be like, boo, that's
Yeah.
not gonna win points over here.
I think I was in my jammy jams. I was getting ready to make it a day night of it.
Too cute, though.
I know. I'm just like, I thought you'd like a sandwich
Aw, so sweet.
before you went to bed.
What? Oh my goodness.
I know, that's so sweet.
Mhm. Hey, if a guy knows how to cook, you even just one meal, but they go out of their way to do it, it's amazing. And see, one of the things about at least my chef life, I don't know about other chefs, but like literally I'm one of those chefs that I don't cook much when I'm home.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I love ordering out. I love going out to eat because it's just such a nice respite from like the grind of,
Yeah. Well, and I
churning
think you
out
probably-
oodles of food.
I mean, I know whenever I was a server, I always respected the food service a lot more being that I worked in it. So it's probably the same for, food preparation that you don't have to do. You probably respect that effort a lot more.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I do make a point of like, if somebody made something and it's just really exceptional,
Mm-hmm.
or you can tell they just put a lot of oomph into it. I let the server know, like, could you tell the person who made this, like,
They're rocking
know.
it.
yeah, this was awesome. I really enjoyed it.
Aw, that's sweet.
Like, let them know I really enjoyed it. I'd eat this again. Then there's like those places that are just the opposite, which are
Oh,
kind of fun
God.
to make
Be
fun
like, can
of.
you please quit your life and find something else? Because that's not it.
McDonald's?
Because that's not it.
We were talking today about Arby's new burger, and Bob said he's like, you know how they make it?
I'm not
They
even
don't-
interested in trying that. That's not right.
Well, there's just something about it, and I worked at Arby's years ago, and it's like they don't a grill, so how are they gonna grill the burger? Because it goes, oh, I looked into that because I thought the same thing. You know, because they just basically slice meat.
Yeah, that's all they do.
They steam heat these chunks of meat.
Yep.
And then they slice them.
All the meats.
You know, they just cool it down and they heat it up. They're in a bag with all this juice and stuff, right? And then they heat it up and then they cool it down and then they slice it.
I mean, I do love me a cheddar beefer every once in a while, but I can't wrap my head around the whole hamburger situation.
I used to love the Arby's Super. I don't think they have that anymore. You have to like ask for you have to ask for the toppings that came with the Super, like it's a special request now. But the burger is in a bag. They buy them or they get them already cooked and frozen, and they're in bags.
Gross.
And they put the bags in boiling water.
No, thank you.
And then they serve them, and I'm like,
no, thank you.
They might as well just be like those people in the dorm with their hot irons and just press it.
Oh, right? Yeah. The grilled cheese with the clothing press. Yeah.
I mean, that's about what it is.
No, thanks. Thanks.
I mean, geez, get a George Foreman grill or something.
You talking about like a griddle? Like a...
They don't even have that.
No, like a clothing iron, like you would iron your shirt with. Just turn that sucker over.
Huh?
What type of sandwich is this called?
A grilled cheese.
Oh, you've never done the grilled cheese with an iron thing? It was very popular in college.
Yeah, it's a college hack.
It's a college hack.
I never...
Because college kids don't do their own laundry, let alone iron them. So there really is no other purpose for owning an iron other than preparing grilled sandwiches.
Yeah, I remember my mom got me an iron. Not that I used it for anything, but
yeah, I had one too. I was just like, what am I gonna do with this?
They're great for warming tortillas before you put shredded cheese.
Yeah.
On
Get
your
you some
tortillas,
quesadillas
and then
going
stick that
on.
in the microwave and call that a quesadilla.
Get that quesadilla. Get that quesadilla.
My God! Okay, it's happening.
CS
Everybody stay calm.
Murphy!
Everyone, what's the procedure? Stay calm! Wait. Everybody, calm down!
I am not listening to the instructions. I did not stay calm. I totally freaked out when CS Murphy got here. Sorry, Michael. How are you guys? CS, how's Wednesday Adams shaping up? What's up, Blue Sparkle Frog? How are you?
Look at all those emotes.
Hello.
Hi.
Sounds yummy.
Ooh. Tantalizing tones.
We were just talking
Get
about
your
how to make
dirty.
grilled cheese with an iron.
I think I made that clip, CS. Get your dirty. That's such a good one.
I love it.
I put chicken cacciatore and pizza in the
so
same
cute.
category.
Oh my gosh. I love you too, CS. That's so good.
Belong in the same category.
You're the best. You're the best. If any of these lurkers in here haven't followed CS Murphy yet, there's something wrong with you. You better get on that. The mystery voices that you hear are the lovely Michelle Alexander, Native Graffiti, hanging out with me, and also the lovely best mod in the world, Diamond Des.
Meow. Meow. She's the cat's meow.
Rawr. The lovely.
Woof.
So if anybody wants to come and hang out in the chitty chats with us, you're welcome to. Otherwise, you're welcome to hang out here in the texty chats as well. I don't care either way. I'm just glad you're here.
About we've gravitated from learning art and having an art environment that you're growing up in.
It's true.
With parents that are like Des is teaching her daughter and my mom taught me vicariously just by watching and observing how they do things and seeing that that's a thing you can do in your life.
It is a thing.
And then we also talked about making grilled cheese with an iron.
It's true.
Is better than an Arby's, I don't know, boil in a bag burger.
Be right back, pee break. CS, enjoy your trip to urination station. I hope it is productive.
Right. Remember, if you shake it more than 2 times, you're playing with it.
That is true.
Oh my God.
That is true.
That's something I did not know. I did not know that.
If you make it wiggle till you giggle, you're doing it too much.
You have to shake it more than twice. You gotta go see somebody. I sprung a leak.
Hello, everyone. I am
Coffee
Badges.
recycling. Coffee recycling.
I am Badges. I'm Lindsay Badger. I am Badger Makes. I am Badger. There's a lot of names I go by. Hey you, I also answer to sometimes. I'm a yeah, Mom is also another popular name that I answer to as well.
It just depends on who's calling you mommy.
Mom.
Mommy, mommy,
Mom,
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 mommy,
Mommy,
Mommy.
Mom.
mom.
I mean, if a stranger calls you mommy.
Oh, mommy.
I'm scared already. That sounds scary. That sounds scary. It would probably be like the weird, crazy homeless person just randomly do. Yeah, that would be weird. That would be weird. So yeah, we're just working away here on old Larry the cucumber from VeggieTales. The prompt word of the day is shield, and he's totally rocking a chicken shield. I don't know the context of that. I don't remember because it was like from my childhood a long ass time ago.
Somebody should Google that. Coffee rocks. You should Google that.
The only song I remember from VeggieTales is the hairbrush song because I thought it was the best. I'm sure it's up for debate, but definitely a favorite.
I was really not a fan of VeggieTales. They really tried forcing me to watch it, but
Yeah, when you get it stuffed down your throat, that's different.
Yeah.
You will watch this. No, I just, I was very, my parents didn't, like, try to brainwash you with it or anything like that.
Yeah.
I just enjoyed the characters for what they were.
My parents were pretty cool about that kind of stuff, too. That's why it's so hard for me to understand, when people say, oh, my parents were strict on this and that, and I'm thinking, like, did I miss out on something? My parents were hippies and really into, the whole, like, logical kind of consequences and
That
free
sounds
will
fun.
and learning
That
things
sounds
by
fun.
experiencing them.
What? Life experiences?
I know.
Thankfully, my kids never got into that. Yeah. Well, I mean, there are worse things, like Dora the Explorer, for example.
Teletubbies? Does
Yeah.
anybody have trauma from that?
Time for Teletubby bye-bye. Time for
Teletubbies. Teletubbies. Sing.
It's just like, I think there was a thing going around with fundamental Christianity where they were trying to say they were like, there was something sexual about them, and that just ruined it all for me.
Oh, it was because one of them had a circle on their head and the other one had a very straight line coming out of their head. And so they were like, let's put 2 and 2 together and call it the devil.
It's like, you're the one looking at it like that.
It's like,
Isn't there something wrong with you?
Oh, Barney was also on the list of nopes for me. I really could not do that. That was a no. No Barney, no Dora.
Yeah, we did Dora. We did do Dora.
There's the new generation of really crappy kids stuff is Coco Melon. That's pretty darn no. for me.
So glad I missed out on that shit.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that's a whole lot of nope. No.
Oh god.
Thomas the Tank Engine's all right though. I like Thomas.
We had a lot of Thomas the Tank Engine. I mean,
I love Thomas. You guys, they have. I actually got to ride a train that was pulled by Thomas the Tank Engine. I got to do that.
I always wanted to take my son to that.
I got to meet Sir Topham Happ, y'all.
I wanted to take him to see that, but he was so into Thomas the Tank Engine. I mean, he had the sets, he had everything, and oh my god. He had a
All
whole,
the
like,
things.
phase of trains. He knew all the different train cars
Let's
and
go,
everything.
alright.
Trains. So many tracks. So many toys.
Yeah.
This thing.
My son is Minecraft and videos about Minecraft and Legos and any kind of building sets. He's very engineering brained.
He went through a huge.
George was the best conductor.
Games. Halo.
Halo's good. Yeah, both my kids are really into Minecraft. They do it together and they build all sorts of really cool like simple machines and stuff. So I mean, hey, it's like free STEM. I'm not gonna lie. But that is like, I'm not gonna stop that from happening. I do make them take cool breaks.
Stuff.
Be like, why don't you like build something in real life for a little while?
At least like they don't have the wiggles out anymore.
Ugh, yes, they did like the fruit salad song. Was that by the Wiggles? I think it was.
I agree, Coffee Rocks. George Carlin was the best conductor. I mean, the same guy that brought us the 7 swear words you can't say on television was also the conductor. The children's show. I loved it.
I like
he
that.
had a really good reading voice.
That's really great.
Storyteller. George Carlin.
Good old George.
Good old George. I saw him live in concert.
You saw him. You saw him alive.
Alive. I saw him live when he had a big concert gig kind of thing where he was just doing a big tour before he retired.
That's really
I don't know
cool.
if he
Actually,
really retired, but like before he stopped really doing.
this marker
a
is
lot of stand-up.
dying.
He was amazing. It's one thing to see comics, stand-up comedians on Netflix and whatever, but like to see them live.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a whole like experience.
I don't know how they do it. It's an art form. It's like a one-man theatrical show kind of thing. But it's your own words, your own stories, and so like they write it, they produce it, they perform it, and they perfect it. I mean, there's so much work involved.
Yep.
It's kind of like Twig, our own comedy.
Hello and welcome to my stand-up show.
And the whole it needs to be live because of the interaction and the interplay. Like they feed off of the audience. It changes the performance. I'm sure.
Correct.
If you were to see the same comic more than once doing their thing, it could even be the same comedic tour. It would still be a different show every night. It's an art form. Now those colors don't really bleed too much into each other, or it's only if you overlap them?
He's had time to dry, so alcohol markers dry really fast. So if you're wanting them to blend, you have to work small areas together. And
that's the beauty of alcohol. The alcohol versus the water-based, right?
Yeah, this lovely marker is drying out, so I'm actually going to switch colors and
blend, baby, blend.
Which is fine. I don't mind.
I was about to say, Michelle, unless you're Chris Rock, then you can't feed off of the people's commentary or like their faces.
Right. Unless you're Chris Rock. Yeah.
That made
that was a little too much of audience participation. That was a little too much audience participation there.
Yeah, that's true.
Literally.
Now all his shows are gonna be like, please remain in your seats for the entire duration of the show. Thank you. See how nicely that blended now? Because I made it nice and moist.
I'm watching Blendy Blends. Ooh, pretty. I love that color. Any variations of blue and blue-green, tealy teal. Tealy teal.
Yes, I like it too.
It's a tealy teal.
We all teal.
George Carlin is my favorite comedian. I saw him live as well. Yeah. Yeah. That was something that we're not going to get back. He would go on these rants that it's like, did he even breathe? I don't know, but he just like, it was almost like a long form poem. You know, I don't know how to explain it, but it was like he would describe something that was current in the culture. And he would use all these phrases and expressions, you know, that were popular at the time, and he would connect them all to make a point. It was really brilliant.
Alcohol markers are why I held off on my redeem. What is your redeem? Are you going to click a button?
Ooh.
You can go ahead and click it if that's what you're waiting on.
I'm not sure I understand what that mark that means.
I mean, we'll get to it if it's some...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Ooh.
Ooh, the claw.
Oh, earlier. Oh, okay. I got you. For the Wordle bit? Yeah, that was fun. CS, we played Wordle today. I integrated, I added new channel redeems where we can play games on stream. Take a little game break. I got you. I'm tracking with you now, Coffee Rocks. It just, my brain takes a minute to catch up.
I'm trying to think of what to do for the redeeming things for me.
You know what? It has taken me 6 months to figure out these two, so take your time. It'll come. It'll come.
I think I just need to start pointing and shooting that camera at my artwork and babbling to complete strangers and people I know.
I love it. I love that.
I agree.
Strangers far and wide. You're not strange. I'm strange.
Strange.
I agree.
Has any of you seen Kirk Shannon on here anyway?
Nope.
Oh my gosh. I think he was a raid that Cody Shibby. Anyway, I think he was a raid that he did, and his is really cool, and he's got the funnest emotes.
That's cool.
He's all about the horror art genre.
Yes.
In his own style. He's more up my. I mean, I like to do a lot of fan, and I like to do it. A lot of it in pencil, of course, and charcoal.
Yeah.
And then maybe other medias too, but I favor that black and white look, and he does a lot of that. So I really have enjoyed his channel.
We have landed at the end of Larry.
They're Canadian.
My friends, we did 2 pieces of art today.
He's got all these, like, kind of creepy horror-inspired emotes, and then he's got a Tim Hortons coffee. Timmy's.
All right, so actually earlier Michelle asked me to do a flip through of all of JuneToon.
Yes.
So we're gonna do that right now, and
yeah, I was too busy on my little fun date. I was missing your intro.
I'm so offended.
I know. It was like Bob time.
So offended. So JuneToon is a month-long challenge. You get a prompt word list every single day. And today is the 10th day? Is that right? Here's the list. So day 10 is cow. Clearly that's, it's only 2 hours into the day 10. So we'll do that one tomorrow. But day 1 through 9 there is all finished and ready to show off. So without further ado, we will go. Day 1 is horse. It's Pokey from Gumby. I love Gumby. He's super fun.
Gumby, damn it.
Oh, wait, no, that's a different Gumby. That's a different Gumby. So, and then day 2, we did the Camel Cigarettes mascot of the 80s and 90s, Joe Camel.
I love this.
Old Joe. I love it too. I
It
really
just reminds me of my brother.
I'm super proud of this guy. I really like how the blends turned it out. Durkadur. I know how to speak words, I promise. He turned it real good. Anyway, so that was day 2. Day 3 was burn. So we have a little Tom and Jerry shenanigans going on here. Jerry stuffing matches in Tom's toes under the table and catching him on fire.
Oh yeah.
Definitely will get him going on the quick step, right? So definitely have to have some Tom and Jerry in your JuneToon month.
Ow.
Yes. The next word was spell. The lenses on Joe Camel came out great. Yeah, I'll flip back here just for 1 second.
The way you did all that.
I wanted to not just do a solid color. I wanted to make sure you could still see his eye, because that's part of his personality. It really captures the large eye through the glasses with still having that chill vibe about it and not looking so nerdy. And even got a tiny bit of a pyramid reflection going on in that other back lens there. So,
I just saw that. Nice.
Yeah, so that was fun. And then, of course, the different shading of his fur really makes that pop there. Good times. It's definitely a good piece of the month for sure.
And the smoke layer over, I mean, it looks like smoke. You got it nicely something.
That's because we didn't use gel pen on all the light colors.
I was thinking, what did you use for that? Just to make it almost looks a little
CS, I'm learning, CS. This is colored pencil. White colored pencil for the soft lights. Harsh lights, you do the gel pen, and I think I did a little overboard on the glasses, but it's really a shiny little bit there. But
nice.
Yeah, I'm
learning.
It's fun.
Yeah, the softened edge on that. Yeah,
Yes,
I thought it was like the white charcoal.
You used to smoke wides. The only time I would ever smoke wides is if I was out and I had to bum from somebody, because that is hardcore. That is hardcore. Yes.
I know. It's like, yeah.
I was a Marlboro Light girl for many a year before having children.
Me too.
Before having children, I was very much a naughty girl and did the Marlboro Lights. Now I would probably have to be a millionaire to afford cigarettes. They're so expensive now. Anyways, Gargamel's making a spell. He's conjuring all of the chat bots to come attack your stream. There's a little Twitch Easter egg there in his book of spells. The camel cracks too. Remember those? You squeeze the filter and oh my god, I do remember those.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
It's of my 20s there.
Wow.
Do you still have those out?
I don't know if they still have those out or not.
I don't think they
I think
do.
they were kind of just like a promotional thing. They didn't really catch on so much, but I don't know.
They did all kinds of things.
Those were neat. Those were neat.
Hooked on 6.
This one was fire. Did a little classic Mickey from like the late 30s, early 40s, I think.
Oh, I love classic Mickey.
So this is from the Mickey's Fire Brigade. So it's a scene from that.
What was that? Something Willie.
It's Steamboat Willie. That was the original one from the
Steamboat
1930s. That's his first appearance. Then last night we did Jafar for Wizard, because he's definitely wizardy kind of guy with his spooky snake cane. Really happy with how the cane turned out. It's really
He's got
nice.
some cray carrot eyes there. Like
he's like the crazy. Yes, I know.
Crazy coming.
The crazy.
No.
He's trying to hypnotize you, Michelle.
I know. He's not like Amber Heard crazy.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely Amber Heard crazy. I think those two would date and get along fine. Get along just fine. I love the dramatic blue background on this one, for sure.
On my pillow anytime you want.
Gross. So gross.
Annoyed by her. I think he would turn her into something.
It's true. It's true. Yes, and then the last one we did yesterday was Miss Piggy for the Muppet Baby Piggy. Yes.
Muppet Baby.
I adore the Muppet Babies. They are so fun, and Miss Piggy is super cute. She turned out really well. And then today's Miss Tiger Lily for Dyer.
Or as I call it, Date with Bob.
Oh gosh. Silly. And then of course we have Larry, the cucumber, rocking out his Veggie Tales for Shield. So we are all caught up on all of the days. So the next one will be, what did I say it was? Cow, I think, is next. So I'll have to start brainstorming what would be a good choice for cow.
When your room looks kind of weird and you wish that you were. Just reading his comments.
I see. Yes. So, yeah, that is all the June tunage that I have for you today. Yes. So, who's live right now? We need to kind of wrap up this stream. If you guys want to chitty chat in the Discord for a minute afterwards, that's fine with me, but I do need to wrap this up and start ending the day. Who is live?
Who is live?
Anybody? Did we shut down the site?
No.
I'm not seeing a lot going on here. I may just close it out. Or we could just pick a random person, which is always fun. Let's pick a random person. A rando.
A rando.
It's that time of the night.
It is true.
No, is there a lot of folks that we know that broadcast on Friday night?
It kind of just depends on the night, honestly. I mean, there's some people that have schedules, but...
I mean, everybody seems like they're broadcasting on Thursday nights.
Yeah, no kidding. Except for Cody tonight. Cody did not stream tonight.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, he announced that there was no stream, so I'm taking a look-see here at finding somebody that does not draw porn or furries, preferably. She's playing a guitar.
Furry toon porn.
Yeah, no furry toon porn or
no toon balloons.
No inflatable humans. I don't know what this lady's doing on the floor. I don't know what's happening there.
Unless she's looking at her dirty rug.
That's possible. Oh, well, we have VR balloon people. That's something.
VR balloon?
Well, it may be. It doesn't look like. It's not VR. It's just people doing weird things with art. I don't like what I'm finding, friends. Give me something good here, people.
Keep going.
I believe.
Keep going. Wow.
Just go and see what's happening in the room here.
My dog stepped on a bee. My dog stepped on a bee. Ooh, this guy's doing shoes.
Ooh.
And he has 4 viewers. I think we should go rate him. That's what I think.
Quite all right, Captain.
I think that's what's gonna happen.
What's his name?
Well, I'll send you there and then you can find out. It's a surprise. It helps if you type it correctly. My fingers don't want to push the buttons in the correct order. Okay, friends. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. You guys are amazing. I love my lurkers. I love my non-lurkers and everyone in between. I hope you guys have a lovely rest, and I will definitely be catching you guys on the next stream. Hope you have a good one. We'll see you next time. All right. Did we go?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I was like, let's go.
Nice. Let's get